Marco Giovanni Pasqua was born on July 4th, 1985 in Vancouver, British Columbia. That date would eventually mean more to his family than ever expected, as it was the beginning of his fight for a normal life. He only weighed 2 pounds 10 ounces at birth and was 3 months premature. His parents would later find out that he was also born with cerebral palsy, spastic diplegia. Despite facing adversity and having to endure more than 13 surgeries as a child, Marco's parents raised him to believe that no goal was too out of reach and no challenge was too hard to conquer. All the while, Marco was determined to prove that he had been listening to their encouraging words. He excelled at sports quite quickly, which allowed him the great opportunity to compete in the BC Summer and Winter Games for athletes with disabilities. Since 1994, he has won 22 gold, 10 silver, and 2 bronze medals in track and field, swimming, horseback riding, and basketball. When Marco was 10 years old, he got his first opportunity to speak in front of a large audience when he was chosen to be the ambassador, host, alongside TV and radio personality Red Robinson for the Timmy's Christmas Telethon. It was then that Marco realized the impact that words can have. With the drive and positive attitude that he gained from those experiences and leading an active lifestyle, Marco was led to the Art Institute of Vancouver to study for an associate's degree in fine arts and game design. In March 2006, he graduated from this program on the Dean's List with honors.
And when I first was told that there was a camp out there that I'd actually be able to enjoy, I didn't believe it. Because every single outdoor event or camping experience I had experienced up to that point was very restrictive because of my disability. And then I was shown the Easter Seals, Camp Squamish, and my whole life changed. For the first time ever, I was able to go outside and enjoy those outside experiences and not be restricted by my wheelchair because they had adaptive equipment. And they had, more than that, people with the right kind of attitude and mindset that were willing to never say that it wasn't possible and to get out there and just to try it. And with that support, it's helped me to become the person that I am today.
Marco always knew he was destined for something greater, where he could give back to the many non-profit organizations and countless others in all walks of life. He left his current role in the gaming world to pursue his true passion of being a professional speaker. In February 2011, Marco came across the Able Gamers Foundation, a website and organization that's main goal was to raise awareness about the need for accessibility in games and provide practical support through hardware and software development so that all users, no matter what their ability, can play. This played right into Marco's experiences, and in under 6 months' time, not only did he become a staff writer for the foundation, but has been made the main point of contact out of the West Coast to attend conferences like the Penny Arcade Exchange and the Electronic Entertainment Expo to speak on the topics of accessibility in gaming. With advice he's received from icons like Red Robinson and Gene Simmons, nothing is going to stop him in pursuit of this dream. He is motivated in life because he has seen firsthand the power that a positive outlook can have on changing others' perceptions. Marco may not be as physically able as some individuals, but he's been given a voice and he plans to use it. He utilizes his stories of struggle and success to provide practical tools that will create action immediately to light a fire in employees and students everywhere and level up their life. For more information on Marco's company and how he can speak at your next event, he can be reached at www.thecubeprinciple.com.
I tried to look for ways that I could then harness what I'd been doing my entire life, but showing other people how to do that as well. And so with my experience in the game industry and all those other kinds of markets, I thought that should be my target demographic, is the IT and game industry, because I know those deadlines, I know the pressures. And from there, it just sort of grew and grew and grew, and the Cube Principle was born. But I mean, I've been giving back to nonprofits my whole life, and there are still always going to be charitable organizations and other corporations that I'm always going to be willing to give myself to and really show who I am, because they were there for me when I was growing up. The Cube Principle is an acronym that stands for Creatively Utilize Your Best Energy. It's a 3-part system that teaches individuals how to recognize a challenge. Cube is using the right energy and knowing how to use that energy. And Cube is knowing what you want, not just now, but in the future. And how are you going to get there? And what are you going to do to get there?